Remove the bearing assembly from the outer tub. Use care when removing the old bearing assembly so that you do not damage the tub flange or the tub's porcelain finish. Thoroughly clean all foreign material from the outer tub surfaces that contact the bearing assembly. Wipe the area clean with the isopropyl alcohol cloth that is supplied in the 766 P3 seal kit. It is important that all foreign material is removed from the outer tub surfaces before installing the new bearing assembly. Place the new bearing assembly over the opening in the outer tub with the tab over the tub's positioning pin. Apply a small amount of liquid soap or soapy water to the vertical wall of the bearing housing assembly above the bearing. Do not allow any lubricants to come into contact with the outer tub surfaces that contact the bearing housing assembly. Be sure to remove all lubricants from the part surfaces that will contact the adhesive. Remove the bottom foil from part number 200996 sealant 3M560 that is supplied in the 766 P3 seal kit. When putting the seal tube into the caulking gun, take the plastic plunger found in the sealant tube and place it upright in the center of the tube, ensuring that the caulking gun pushes on the plunger. Using a caulking gun, apply a 3/8 inch to 1/2 inch bead of 200996 sealant 3M560 around the top and edge of the tub lip. Do not try to use any other type of sealant, as it will result in damage to the washer. Do not allow the sealant to contact the sealing surface of the outer tub lip seal, as this will cause a water leak. Inspect the outer tub lip seal for grease. Wipe around the entire outside lip with the isopropyl alcohol cloth that is included in the 766 P3 seal kit. Do not put fingers inside the sharp stainless steel shroud. Place the outer tub lip seal over the upper half of the transmission tube. Place part number 356 P4 ring tool that is included in 766 P3 seal kit on top of the seal. Be sure that it's evenly centered. Place the hub assembly and lock nut over the transmission tube. Tighten the lock nut using 306 P4 hex wrench tool. After hand tightening, tap the tool with a hammer to force the upper half of the inner tub seal down until it bottoms against the lower half of the seal. Unscrew and remove the lock nut, hub assembly, and ring tool. Insert a flat-bladed screwdriver between the tub bottom and the underside of the seal. Twist the screwdriver to release any air that might be trapped between the lip seal and bearing. Inspect the metal shroud of the lip seal to ensure that it rises slightly above the seal. If it does not, this is an indication that the seal is not completely seated. If this is the case, you will have to repeat the procedure of tightening the lock nut and hub onto the seal. Using your finger, spread the sealant around and halfway up the side of the seal. It is important to ensure that there are no leaks in the bead of sealant. To ensure a reliable seal, perform the following inspections. After spreading the sealant around the seal, look for air bubbles forming through the sealant. In most cases, bubbles will form with the sealant application started and ended. However, air bubbles might appear in other areas. Wait approximately 30 seconds and carefully look for bubbles sticking out of the sealant. If bubbles appear, spread additional sealant over the bubbles. Look for air bubbles again and repeat the procedure if necessary. Let the sealant cure a minimum of 3 hours before operating the washer. Inspect the wash tub hub diameter for grease and clean it with a cloth and isopropyl alcohol if necessary. Apply a small continuous bead of Loctite 680 that is included in the 766P3 kit all the way around the wash tub hub diameter that contacts the metal shroud of the outer tub lip seal. Carefully place the new hub assembly down onto the splined output transmission tube. While holding the hub assembly down, place a new splined insert over the transmission tube with the fingers pointed up until it bottoms out on the hub assembly. Turn the large hex nut with the flat side facing up onto the tube threads and hand tighten it. Using the 306P4 hex wrench tool, continue tightening it until it's between 40 and 70 foot-pounds. After 3 hours, turn on the water supply to the washer. Plug the power cord into an outlet and let the washer spin to seat the newly installed seal.